Teaching is the foundation of all professions. Without good teachers, there will be no doctors, engineers, or lawyers. Hence, don't ever say or think that you are just a teacher. Stand tall and be proud when you announce that you are a teacher. You aren't just a transmitter of knowledge. You are a facilitator of learning, an architect of the learning environment, and most importantly, a shaper of character. The biggest challenge facing great teachers today is not to teach content itself, but to help students understand why learning matters.
For me, NIE has been a great platform to meet all the like-minded people who are just as passionate about education and teaching as I am. I've also learned a lot from my lecturers and my peers whom I've worked closely with throughout the many group activities that we have had. I'm actually a very strong believer in learning by doing, and to this end I feel that the best way to experience science is to bring students to the labs. I feel that students are better able to remember scientific concepts by doing experiments, as it really makes their learning visible. I try to let students see that science takes place everywhere and that we are constantly being surrounded by what we learn in the classroom.
NIE has equipped me with this knowledge that allows me to experiment with the different strategies in the classroom so as to find the ones which best fit the students' profiles and abilities. NIE has also taught me how to be a reflective learner and educator. Reflective thinking enables me to discern what I know, identify my strengths and weaknesses, and motivates me to improve so that I am continually learning. This applies to not just myself, but about all of my students too. I believe that a passionate teacher will spark the joy of learning in the students. I like to incorporate games in my lessons as it is fun and at the same time provides a great platform to engage students to learn meaningfully. My students were given the chance to create their own maths games in a flipped classroom setting. I also link topics to everyday examples so that learning takes on real-world meaning and relevance.
One of my key takeaways from NIE is that as teachers, we need to understand that every student is different and they learn differently. In NIE, I have learned that it is our responsibility to ensure that our teaching caters to all the students. This is when differentiated learning takes place. Now, some may feel that differentiated learning can only be incorporated in classroom lessons. However, I feel that even in PE, differentiated learning has to take place so that the students with different ability can still learn something at the end of the lesson. NIE has prepared me well on ways to deal with possible challenges which I may face once I am a full-fledged teacher. It has also provided me with an all-rounded education where I learn how to carry myself professionally as an educator.
Beyond the studying of pedagogy, theories and content, NIE has taught me the importance of self-reflection amidst chaotic schedules. Not every lesson is perfect, but through self-reflection, it is possible to identify and find ways to improve myself. I also learned that two heads are better than one. The best lesson ideas emerge through discussions with my peers, as collaborative thinking helps us bring out the best in each other. Through all these discussions and various group assignments, NIE has taught me how to be a good team player, to give constructive feedback, and all this continue to build towards my professional development as an educator. I usually take time to look through my lesson plan and ask myself if it would engage me as a student. Will I benefit from it? Is it relevant? Will it motivate me to learn more?
Listening to my peers' experiences in different schools, both as teachers and as students, has broadened my perspective on how we can best motivate the next generation of students to become independent thinkers and confident learners.
Getting to know other fellow student teachers is one of the most memorable times in NIE. The program was not the easiest to get through as we had many deadlines and projects. However, the new friends I made were my support system. Knowing that we were all in it together got us rallying around one another. Even during practicum, we were sharing resources and providing much needed support.
My classmates and lecturers are some of the best memories in NIE. Every minute and second spent with my classmate is very memorable to me, and one that is still fresh in my mind is how we came together on the last day of our term in NIE before the second teaching practice. We were in the SRC Stadium and were taking class pictures, bidding farewell to everyone.
One of the more memorable moments of my time spent in NIE will be joining NIE Dance Fusion as a member when I was a freshman. I had no dance background and I was not exactly nimble on my feet, but the members and my seniors were very encouraging. With the same qualities that you would expect from a teacher, my seniors were very motivating and inspiring.
I feel like I also learned a lot from my conversations with my NIE lecturers, some of whom include Madam Kuna and Dr. Angela Wong, who share with us their vast experience when it comes to education, and also some of the cutting-edge research that they are doing on teaching and student management strategies as well. I really hold these ideas and conversations close to my heart because I feel like they have helped me to really stay true to the spirit of being a teacher.
I would like to give special thanks to Mr. Aung Wibun, who has been an inspiration to me ever since he became my supervisor during my first teaching practice. I want to be like Mr. Aung so that my students will enjoy every lesson even if they find the lesson difficult. Thank you, Mr. Aung, you're the best.
I had the privilege of being in Dr. Joseph Yeo Kai Kao's math tutorial. He always steps into the classroom with a smile on his face, which instantly lifts our spirits. I enjoyed his lessons for he makes learning maths fun, from his jokes to lesson activities that he always plans for us.
I truly believe that every lecturer has played a part in shaping my growth as an educator. Many of them inspired and reaffirmed my teaching beliefs. For example, Dr. Sally Jones constantly showed us how to link theory to practice and will make it a point to scaffold different readings to a level that is easily comprehensible. Dr. Joanne Scheck introduced various children literature books every lesson and showed us how to use these authentic reading materials to motivate reluctant children to read independently. All these lecturers, together with various others, have influenced my teaching philosophy in some way or another. I am grateful to all of them for guiding me through my NIE journey.
Hi, this is an exciting time for you as you transit from being a student teacher to a beginning teacher. I know there'll be a lot of challenges, but these challenges can also be opportunities for you to think about your own teaching and learning, to enhance your craft. Most importantly, focus on the learner. Let them be your anchor in your teaching and in your practice. Be the teacher that you want your own child to have. Because every child should be given the opportunity to learn. As teachers, it's our job to bring out the love of learning. So once again, congratulations on your graduation.
Congratulations, graduates. I'm very pleased to see all of you completing your learning journey with us at NIE. It has been a very busy year for you, I'm sure. Attending classes, engaging in group discussions, designing lesson plans, preparing lesson materials, meeting assignment deadlines, and during your teaching practicum, also marking and fulfilling your many teaching-related responsibilities. I hope you have truly enjoyed your learning with us and with your peers, all your sweat and tears notwithstanding. Ultimately, the meaning of your work lies in the impact you make on their lives.
Congratulations, class of 2017. As I wish you all a successful career in education, I sincerely hope that you hold close to your hearts what we at NIE have equipped you with. Remember to ignite the spark of learning and make the world your classroom. Stay true to your values and be the stepping stones, not stumbling blocks for your students. Recognize the snowflakes in them and help them fulfill their potential. I would like to leave you with the parting quote from Karen Roth. Only as high as I reach can I grow, only as far as I seek can I go. Only as deep as I look can I see, only as much as I dream can I be. Don't stop reaching, don't stop seeking. Continue to look and continue to dream. I wish you all the best as you write your own story.